That's how I was told that somebody had taken all my money.
Nearly $160,000 had been stolen from her bank account. Money that took her more than 12 years to save was gone in just a few days. But what makes this story even more shocking is how it all started, because it began with something that looked completely normal.
And the woman you're about to meet can tell you why.
I'm not a young person anymore. I really was relying on just kind of a comfortable life at my age.
Like millions of Americans, Deborah Moss believed her bank account was a safe place to keep her savings. Then one day, she received a text message from her bank asking about a transaction. The message wanted to know if she had approved a $35 debit card charge from another state. It was a simple yes or no question, something many bank customers receive. At the time, it didn't seem unusual at all.
Yeah, that's all it was. Just a minor irritant in my day. And of course, I said no. I don't approve of it.
But what happened next is where everything began to go wrong. Shortly after replying to the message, Moss received a phone call. The caller ID appeared to show her bank. The woman on the phone sounded calm and professional. She said the bank had detected suspicious activity and wanted to cancel the charge and issue a new debit card. But first, she needed to confirm Moss's identity. So she sent a security code to Moss's phone and asked her to read the numbers back. At the time, it sounded completely routine.
And I would just repeat those numbers to her, and she'd say, "That's great. Thank you so much, Miss Moss."
But those numbers were not just verification codes. They were the keys that allowed scammers to access her bank account. Over the next several days, the caller contacted Moss again, saying there were problems delivering the new debit card. Each time, she asked Moss to read another verification code. At this point, Moss still believed she was speaking with her bank. But when she finally decided to visit a bank branch in person, she was about to hear something she never expected.
He looks up at me and says, "Oh no, Deborah, this has been a very active card."
Within moments, Moss realized something was terribly wrong.
That somebody had taken all my money.
In less than a week, scammers had drained nearly all of her savings, money she had spent more than a decade building.
It's a lot of money. It took me 12 years to get that money, and that was my life savings.
Investigators later discovered that scammers had used the verification codes Moss shared to authorize multiple wire transfers from her account. For Moss, the situation was not only devastating, it was also confusing.
I didn't even know what a wire transfer was. I've never done a wire transfer in my whole life.
Moss reported the crime and filed a claim with her bank, hoping she might recover the money. But weeks later, she received another devastating update. 5 weeks after the theft, Chase denied her claim. The bank said she had not taken the proper steps to protect her account. In their decision, they wrote that she had shared security codes that allowed the transactions to happen. As a result, the bank would not reimburse the stolen money. Unfortunately, scams like this are becoming more common. Instead of hacking bank systems, criminals manipulate people into giving away the security codes meant to protect their accounts. So here are a few simple things to remember. If you ever receive a fraud alert text message, don't reply directly. Instead, call the number on the back of your debit card to confirm with your bank. Be cautious of unexpected phone calls claiming to be from your bank. Scammers can fake caller IDs to make them appear legitimate. And most importantly, never share verification codes sent to your phone. Banks will never ask you to read those codes out loud, because once scammers get that code, they can move your money very quickly. And by the time most victims realize what happened, the money is already gone. Scammers don't hack banks, they hack people.